Hi, you're watching Youth and Work series. I'm Amrit Sabharwal and you're here on RPTV. Why does workers' compensation claim take so long?
Again, I can give three kind of really quick reasons. The first primary one, and Rochelle could probably talk a little bit about this, is simply the fact you have to know whether or not the injury is permanent. Basically, especially for young workers, like Rochelle, who was injured at 18, if you're going to have an injury that's going to affect you for the rest of your working life, they have to be really sure, because you will be getting compensation for 18 to 65. So you have to really know, and that's why these cases can take 5, 6, 10 years sometimes, which is not great, but they have to be sure whether or not you're going to heal fully or if you're going to be permanently injured. And the slightly more kind of skeptical response is simply just that it takes so long because sometimes WSIB can be very bureaucratic in nature and simply just, you have doctors going back and forth and there's simply just one step after one step after one step, and it's just an inherently long drawn out process.
Like for me, what ended up happening was that when I got the injury at 2009, I was directed to a laser clinic who would treat my injury, and it took 3 years of going back and forth with like therapies before they finally told me it's a permanent scarring on my right leg. And after that, that's when we sort of like reopened the case to ask for non-economic loss, which is covering for compensation for the permanent injury until I'm 65 years old.
Yeah, like you're suffering and your pain and the fact you have this permanent scar and that you're dealing with the rest of your life.
Wow. So, what is better, workers' compensation or suing for a worker?
Okay, again, as a lawyer in training, I'll do my best to answer this, but what workers' compensation or WSIB actually does is it replaces suing the employer. I mean, it protects workers because they're able to get compensation and employers buy into this insurance scheme, but it also helps employers because when a worker goes and gets workers' compensation, they can no longer sue for the same injury. So it kind of does both things. It isn't just all, employers paying to help workers out of the kindness of their hearts. No, both parties gain something, and I think it's really important that if you're going to go and make a claim, to remember that you have every right to, and you ought to, and that you don't owe it, you owe it to yourself really and your own health to go and do this.